It's time for an apple fritter. Here's your host, Jimmy Apple.
Welcome to another episode of An Apple a Day's The Fritter. I'm your host, Jimmy Apple. How you feeling today, my friends? You feeling good? You feeling strong? You feeling better than you did yesterday? Excellent. You can't ask for better than that. We're talking today about fast food breakfast items. I hope you're not hungry listening to this one. We got Lisa with us today, and she's going to tell us all about it. Are they healthy choices for breakfast? Well, we're going to find out. So I want you to sit back, relax, and listen to what Lisa has to tell us about fast food breakfast items. You're going to be surprised. Have it your way.
Can fast food breakfast items be a healthy choice? Making time for a healthy breakfast when you have a busy schedule isn't always possible. Sometimes you may find yourself at the closest drive-thru, grabbing something on your way to work. Fast food is often thought of as unhealthy, and for good reason. Most options will cost you lots of calories, saturated fat, added sugar, and sodium. Fortunately, healthier choices are available. We researched popular fast food restaurants to find you 11 healthier fast food breakfast options. If you're looking to monitor your calorie intake, there are several options out there. These two breakfasts are both under 300 calories. Keep in mind, though, that they may not be as filling as a higher calorie meal. If you'd like, add a fruit cup for a few extra calories, nutrients, and filling fiber. 1. Dunkin' Donuts Veggie Egg White Omelet. The veggie egg white omelet is filled with healthy veggies and assembled with cheddar cheese on a multigrain thin. One serving contains calories, 290. Fat, 13 grams. Saturated fat, 5 grams. Carbs, 27 grams. Fiber, 5 grams. Sugar, 4 grams. Protein, 17 grams. Sodium, 550 milligrams. 2. McDonald's Egg McMuffin with no butter. The Egg McMuffin is a popular breakfast choice, and if you order it without butter, it's less than 300 calories. With butter, the calorie count of the sandwich is just a little higher at 310 calories. One Egg McMuffin without butter contains calories, 280. Fat, 11 grams. Saturated fat, 4.5 grams. Carbs, 30 grams. Fiber, 2 grams. Sugar, 3 grams. Protein, 17 grams. Sodium, 750 milligrams. Avoiding meat can sometimes make ordering out more difficult, especially when also trying to get enough protein. These vegetarian meals include healthy veggies and plenty of protein from egg whites. 3. Panera Bread Avocado, Egg White, and Spinach Sandwich. This sandwich has a serving of spinach, as well as avocado, which has healthy fats and fiber that can help keep you feeling full for longer. One sandwich contains calories, 360. Fat, 14 grams. Saturated fat, 6 grams. Carbs, 39 grams. Fiber, 5 grams. Sugar, 5 grams. Protein, 19 grams. Sodium, 700 milligrams. 4. Starbucks Spinach, Feta, and Egg White Wrap. This wrap is a little lower in calories, but still packs 20 grams of protein, another nutrient that can help keep you feeling full. The sodium is pretty high, though, so try to balance it out with lower sodium meals throughout the day. Additionally, consider grabbing some fresh fruit along with your wrap to make it a more filling, balanced meal. One wrap contains calories, 290. Fat, 8 grams. Saturated fat, 3.5 grams. Carbs, 34 grams. Fiber, 3 grams. Sugar, 5 grams. Protein, 20 grams. Sodium, 840 milligrams. Oatmeal is a great breakfast option because it's packed with nutrients like filling fiber and other vitamins and minerals. The suggestions below are also appropriate for individuals looking for low-sodium meals. 5. Panera Bread Steel-Cut Oatmeal with Strawberries and Pecans. Steel-cut oats are the least processed kind of oats. They contain slightly more protein and fiber than rolled oats. Panera Bread's steel-cut oatmeal is topped with pecans and strawberries, which may help reduce your risk of heart disease and other conditions. One serving of Panera Bread's steel-cut oatmeal contains calories, 360. Fat, 15 grams. Saturated fat, 2 grams. Carbs, 52 grams. Fiber, 9 grams. Sugar, 17 grams. Protein, 8 grams. Sodium, 150 milligrams. 6. Starbucks Classic Oatmeal. This plain oatmeal is a perfect healthy base that you can jazz up however you'd like. The oatmeal on its own is low in calories, so we recommend adding some fresh or dried fruit and nuts for added fiber and healthy fats to round out the meal. Without toppings, one serving of the oatmeal contains calories, 160. Fat, 2.5 grams. Saturated fat, 0.5 grams. Carbs, 28 grams. Fiber, 4 grams. Sugar, 0 grams. Protein, 5 grams. Sodium, 125 milligrams. Smoothies are super convenient for busy mornings, but they're often loaded with sugar and empty calories. These fast food smoothie orders include a good amount of protein without the added sugar, making for a filling, drinkable breakfast on the run. 7. Smoothie King Lean 1 Vanilla. This smoothie gets its sweetness from bananas and includes both almonds and protein to make it a complete meal filled with healthy fats, fruit, and protein. It has just 22 grams of carbs, so if you're limiting carbs, this can be a great choice. If you're not a fan of vanilla, the chocolate and strawberry versions of this smoothie have similar nutritional contents. Try adding spinach or kale for an extra boost of greens that you're unlikely to even taste. 120-ounce, 591 ml vanilla smoothie contains calories, 240. Fat, 10 grams. Saturated fat, 3 grams. Carbs, 22 grams. Fiber, 4 grams. Sugar, 8 grams. Protein, 21 grams. Sodium, 320 milligrams. 8. Jamba Juice Protein Berry Workout Smoothie. Packed with berries and bananas, this smoothie comprises mostly natural sugars. It's also low in fat and sodium. As a bonus, this smoothie can be ordered with either whey or pea protein and is blended with soy milk, making it appropriate for plant-based diets. 116-ounce, 473 ml smoothie contains calories, 300. Fat, 1 gram. Saturated fat, 0 grams. Carbs, 52 grams. Fiber, 3 grams. Sugar, 41 grams. Protein, 19 grams. Sodium, 115 milligrams. Best high protein. 9. Chick-fil-A Egg White Grill. This sandwich not only includes egg whites but also chicken, bringing its protein content up to 26 grams. It's also low in calories, so a fruit cup would be a great addition to round out this breakfast. While calories are low and protein is high, the sodium content on this meal is high as well. Thus, try to balance it out with lower sodium meals throughout the rest of your day. One sandwich contains calories, 290. Fat, 8 grams. Saturated fat, 3.5 grams. Carbs, 30 grams. Fiber, 1 gram. Sugar, 2 grams. Protein, 26 grams. Sodium, 980 milligrams. Best low fat. 10. Starbucks Turkey Bacon, Cheddar, and Egg White Sandwich. Finding low-fat options at fast food restaurants can be a challenge, but conveniently, this breakfast sandwich matches the criteria. It's even low in calories. Also, Starbucks typically offers fresh fruit and yogurt items if you'd like to bulk this meal up while keeping it low-fat. One sandwich contains calories, 230. Fat, 5 grams. Saturated fat, 2.5 grams. Carbs, 28 grams. Fiber, 3 grams. Sugar, 2 grams. Protein, 17 grams. Sodium, 550 milligrams. Best low sodium. 11. Chick-fil-A Greek Yogurt Parfait. If you're watching your sodium intake, this yogurt parfait might be a good choice, as it contains just 80 milligrams of sodium. While it's the lowest sodium option on this list, a few others, like the Starbucks oatmeal and Jamba Juice smoothie, are also low in sodium. This meal is higher in sugar content than some of the others, but note that natural sugars from the berries contribute to the total. One parfait contains calories, 270. Fat, 9 grams. Saturated fat, 3.5 grams. Carbs, 36 grams. Fiber, 1 gram. Sugar, 26 grams. Protein, 13 grams. Sodium, 80 milligrams. Fast food is typically seen as unhealthy, but in today's fast-paced world, it's a convenient way to get a meal when you're on the go. Here are some tips for ordering healthier. Order fresh fruit. Most fast food restaurants offer fresh fruit as a side, which is a more nutritious and filling option than sides like French fries or hash browns. By enjoying fresh fruit with your fast food breakfast meal, you add nutrients and fiber to your meal. The fiber can help you feel full for longer, especially if you choose one of the lower calorie options on this list. Opt for protein and fiber. Because fiber and protein can be filling, it's a good idea to choose meals that offer a good amount of both. When ordering breakfast, high-protein options can include eggs or egg whites, cheese, or yogurt. Fruits and nuts are good examples of high-fiber breakfast ingredients. Avoid sugary drinks. Some drinks on fast food menus can add a lot of sugar and empty calories to your order. A simple way to save calories is to stick with water or unsweetened beverages, such as black coffee or tea, instead of milkshakes, sodas, sugar-sweetened iced coffees, or iced tea. Fast food restaurants are required to provide nutritional information for their menu items, so if you have the time, try to identify some options before you hit the drive-thru. This way, you can make an informed, healthy decision. Whether you're looking for oatmeal, sandwiches, smoothies, or something else, several fast food breakfast options are available, and they aren't all that unhealthy for you. As a general rule, opt for foods that are high in protein, veggies, fiber, and fruit, and avoid those with lots of sodium, saturated fats, added sugar, and calories. I still think there's nothing better than eating breakfast at home, but if time doesn't permit it, these are some healthy alternatives. I hope you found this informative and useful. I'm gonna pass this back over to Jimmy. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, thanks, Lisa. You have a wonderful day yourself. And I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. And especially like for us, if we have to run out to an early doctor's appointment, maybe you don't want to eat before the doctor's appointment, you want to eat after. It's nice to know that there are healthy alternatives out there, that we can grab something to eat on the way home or on the way to the doctor's office or on the way to take the kids to school, or for those people that are still working, you can grab something on the way. Like Lisa said, I prefer to eat at home, but it's nice to know that there is healthy alternatives out there. I want to thank you for being here today. And like I said, I have some big news. We have an Apple a Day podcast coming out this weekend with Tina Irvin. Now, you might be saying, who is Tina Irvin? Tina Irvin speaks to ghosts. All right, you're saying, yeah, okay. No, Tina is the real deal. You're not going to want to miss this episode. And after you hear this episode, you might have questions. And Tina has so graciously agreed to come back on the podcast to answer any questions that you have. So I want you to listen to this episode with Tina. It'll be out this weekend. And any questions that you have, I want you to send them in. And Tina will answer them the following week. This is big. She's been to some of the bigger haunted areas, haunted spots. You might have heard of the Villisca Murder House. You might have seen it on some of the bigger shows like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, stuff like that. They've been to these houses. Tina has been there, and she's done her thing. She's a clairvoyant. She's a wonderful lady. I enjoyed speaking with her. We started out with a half-hour interview that turned into 2.5 hours. Unbelievable. She's a wealth of knowledge. Believe me when I tell you, she's not one of these crackpots. She is down to earth, very knowledgeable. Very, very knowledgeable. So you're not going to want to miss this interview. Watch for it. It's coming out this weekend. It's an Apple a Day with Tina Irvin. It's a full podcast. It's not one of the fritters. It's a full podcast. You're not going to want to miss this. Believe me when I tell you. Again, I want to thank you for being here today. I want to remind you, an Apple Fritter comes out every day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. We're up early. They come out at 4 a.m. every day. We're up like the elves. We bake them and make them. And they're out there for you every day, 5 days a week. So please tell your friends about it. And I want to remind you, no one ever went blind by looking at things from the bright side. So give it a shot, my friends. And do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Be the reason somebody smiles. You're going to make yourself feel good. You're going to make someone else feel good. And that feeling becomes addictive. Give them a wave. Give them a handshake. Give them a pat on the back. Tell them something nice. Give them a compliment. But be the reason somebody smiles. You'll feel really good about it, believe me. And you'll change somebody's day. Even if it's only for a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, you'll change their day. So be the reason somebody smiles, my friends. Hey, you've been listening to an Apple a Day's The Fritter. I'm your host, Jimmy Apple. Have a great one today.
Join Jimmy tomorrow for another Apple Fritter. In the meantime, stop over at our YouTube group page, Living with a Disability. Join in the conversation and make some new friends. See you next time.